Oh, wow. I got a ton of runes for that as well. Okay. So, Ymir's bell bearing. Bell bearing of Count Ymir, Mother of Fingers, found upon his perished flesh. Okay. Maternal staff. Staff of Count Ymir, who made himself a Mother of Fingers, carried for want of tail fingers of his own, enhances finger sorceries. The crystal ball, though representative of a microcosm, would not receive any sign. Ah, it takes 21 arcane. But it is a glintstone staff. Okay, well, I'll upgrade it to see what the scaling's like, but I have to admit, 21 arcane is too much to invest into to make finger sorceries better. The High Priest hat. The hat of Count Ymir, High Priest. The circular design at the top represents the greater will and its lightless abyss, imparting increased intelligence and arcane to the wearer. Though Count Ymir instructed Rolana in the sorceress art, he abandoned his allegiance to the moon. It was merely the closest of the celestial bodies, nothing more. Robe of Count Ymir, High Priest, conceals the abundance of squirming beneath. Ugh. Gold embroidery decorates the purple cloth with a jeweled ruff that sparkles like a flower wet with dew. Soft and well-tailored gloves, and undergarments as well. Alright, well let's have a look, see what it looks like. Yep. That's a High Priest set, you know? I can't equip the staff, but we'll just put it on for the time being, just to see the look. I mean, it does look cooler than the other staff, I have to admit. Although, then again, it's just two fingers intertwined. I don't know about that. Okay. So how much is it increasing intelligence by? Is it just increasing it by 1? Yeah, just by 1. And arcane by 1 as well, but... Nah. Not good enough to keep on. If it was 5 or something like that, that might be interesting, but no. Sure, Cruising Knight. Actually, those don't fit. Oathseeker Knight? Sure, those are fine. Haven't got the finger... Oh, I can't attack. Huh. Let's take this off. Right. Let's sit down at the site of grace and see what changes. Still no attacking, okay. Oh, hello. What's up?
Count Ymir, the stars, the sky. I see them not.
Use Iris of Grace, use Iris of Occultation. So she can't see the light. Okay. Alright. I just wanted to have a look down here to see if there's anything different here. Although, now that I think about it as well, I should have probably leveled up. In case there is, in fact, a third invasion. I'm not thinking there is, though. We'll see when we get down there. So, what would Meta Mother of Fingers give us as a remembrance? Must be... Well, if we have Fleeting Microcosm, we have Macrocosm, maybe. But what else? Like, something to increase... Like a staff? But we just picked up a staff from Ymir. Alright, well, no invasion. Okay. Yeah, that's where the item was. Can we still do the bell? Okay. So this should transport us back to the birthing grounds. And... Well... Yeah, I said there can't really be anything in the birthing grounds for us because... I might as well pick up the runes while I'm here. But... Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. No? Okay, well. Oh, what was that? I saw something glinting in the distance. Well, let's level up. Mind again. 290,000 runes to level up now. I guess the glint was just a... Well, a glint. So, okay. Interesting that they put you into a place that you can't get out of without going to the map and teleporting. Because I assume there's an invisible wall kind of out here? There we go, there's the invisible wall. Yeah, you have to go into the map to get out of here. Alright. And yeah, Sword Hand of Knight Jolan is here. Oh, before we do this, let's go to the table of Lost Grace. Because then we can have a look at the Remembrance. Possibly equip it. I suppose I should have held off on leveling in case something needs strength, dexterity. 21 arcane's too far. Like I can't justify well, I could respec into it obviously, but trying to level it up at this point, it's not going to work. Staff of the Great Beyond has 25 intelligence and 25 faith. Staff fashioned from the tail fingers of Meta, the mother of fingers, and the microcosm raised aloft over the crux they form. Catalyst for casting both sorceries and incantations. The mother received signs from the greater will from beyond of the microcosm. Despite being broken and abandoned, she kept waiting for another message to come. Okay. Gazing Finger is a colossal weapon. I kind of feel like they didn't really have much ideas of weapons to give from these remembrances, so they're just like, yeah, we'll just give it a colossal weapon, why not? But it does physical and magic damage, 20 intelligence and 14 faith required. The head of Meta, the Finger Mother, wielded as a weapon without modification. From within the center of the fingerprint that wrinkles the creature's foremost protrusion, a tiny wart-like eye gazes vacantly into the beyond. Unique skill is Kowtower's Resentment. Skill performed as a violent bow using a finger's foremost protrusion. Resentment builds as it is forced to bow, making it explode with anger. Hold button down to further increase resentment. I mean, it could be good, but it's a strength scaling weapon rather than intelligence. So I think I'd rather have the staff. And I'm not expecting that to be armor, but just in case... No, okay. So we'll upgrade the Staff of the Great Beyond now. They really did give you 2 staves rather than a spell. Huh. Alright, yes, so... let's just get it up to +9 and see where we stand with it. 280 is the next level up. B scaling with intelligence and B scaling with faith. So this is kind of expecting you to have equal scaling on faith and intelligence to make it worth it. But at the same time, you get the flexibility of using both incantations. So that means that you get to use all of these things. So lightning, well, I suppose it's actually technically better for things like triple rings of light, Radagon's rings of light, multi-layered rings of light, some lightning spear stuff. Yeah, but you need to have a lot more faith to make use of it. But yeah, so essentially take away strength and dexterity and become a pure caster doing only staff stuff. Alright, well, interestingly enough. So, let's go back to... Oh, I was going to say, actually. So, as it turns out, the suppressing pillar, which is... what? Here? This is supposedly the entire center of the Lands Between. Because as you can see, you line it up on the map, and you can see there's like a little gap here, which lines up with this bit. And there's even a little, like, lake here, which lines up with... well, kind of lines up with where the Divine Tower of Leonia would be. And yeah, so it's just kind of like the Realm of Shadow is basically in the middle of the Lands Between, which is why the Erdtree's there, and the Skater Tree's there, and why Marika's village is here. So, yeah. Right, so I think, yes, this is the Finger Creeper Ashes. I can take this off. This is a remembrance duplicator. I don't think I'm going to get the finger weapon, but yeah. So let's take that off as well. Was there anything else? That's a remembrance duplicator. Yeah, still haven't taken care of the furnace golem. I think that's it. So, okay. Let's go back to Messmer. I'm pretty sure I have 2 Irises of Grace. So I can use one on Queeline, I can use one on Jolan. Queeline's the one that specifically asked about Marika's light, so it makes sense to give him that one. Jolan's asking about the stars and sky, but that's just because she can't see it. I'm trying to think of whether she is the sword hand of night, so she shouldn't have light? I don't know. Right. Has anything changed?
The night is ever dark. I need the stars. Give me light.
Okay, well, that's much clearer actually. So if I were to do item type, yep, I've got 2. The Light of Grace as a fleeting blessing. To deny them light in all its form. See, this is where the item description makes me doubt. Because this is, grant them light as grace as a fleeting blessing. As in, it's not permanent, you know? So this is quelling the fears of their flock. And then there's this one, which is denying it. So that's like, it sounds like more permanent compared to the grace. Alright. Since I don't think you're going anywhere, I'll leave you be for now. And I will probably have a check about what the best use of the Iris of Grace and the Iris of Occultation is. And over here we have... Cherishing Fingers. Oh, there's the sorcery. Right, okay. Surrounds the caster with a mesh of hefty fingers, 36 intelligence. A finger sorcery of Count Ymir, aspiring mother of fingers. Surrounds the caster with a mesh of hefty fingers that wards all manner of projectiles, whether magical or physical in nature, away from the caster. Charging enhances potency. The dear fingers look after their mother, who, or perhaps that is merely what the mother wishes to believe. Okay. It's a defensive spell, which makes it sound like it's more PvP. Because, as you can imagine, most enemies in this game probably don't shoot you with projectiles that much. Like, I know we just literally fought meta with the lasers, but other than that, like, what else are you going to see? You're going to see rings of light from Radagon? Stuff like that? I don't know. So, we'll just sit one more time. I'll have a look. Is there anything new? Because she did say something slightly different. The night is ever dark and full of horrors.
The night is ever dark. I need the stars. Give me light.
Yeah. Okay, so just leave. Okay. Well, that, I think, has capped off that. So, Queeline and Jolan don't seem like they're moving anytime soon. So let's go ahead into an entirely new area. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to beeline straight for the map fragment, because without it, I'm not going to be able to know where to go and what to do. Abyssal Woods. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing anybody right now. Does seem like it's pretty far away, so... yeah, off we go, Torrent. Whoa, what's that? It awaits inside. Well, it sounds very ominous. I mean, we fought a boss just to get here. Torrent dead? Or just Torrent not allowed? Torrent not allowed. An invisible wall. Yeah, Torrent not allowed. Okay. See, this is where they would put a poison swamp in now. Because things on the walls are looking a bit grimy. Okay, well. On foot it is. Oh yes, I haven't found Dryleaf Dane again yet, because the last time we saw the message which was they're going to find their center in the waters. Winton Lanternfly. Winged insect carrying a dangling, frenzied flame grape. Flies lazily around the abyssal forest, said to be heralds of the aging untouchable. On seeing these, the wise will know to stay well clear of that place. Aha. Well... Wait, did Winter Lanterns in Bloodborne actually do Frenzy? They did, didn't they? Frenzy build-up. Oh, there's a site of grace there. Okay, well that's nice. More messages? That's a lot of messages. Don't let it see you. Once you are seen, there is no escape. It cannot even be touched. Okay, that very much sounds like they had to say, do not try and fight this thing. Alright, well let's sit. Woodland Trail. And yeah, torrents especially not allowed. So this is FromSoft's way of, well, trying to make it horror themed because you can't run away from it. Well, not fast at least. The goats have got Frenzy Flame in them. Okay. I have to imagine... Oh. Hello. Madding Hand? See, Frenzy Flame is really cool if it's not for the fact that it only works on other players. Like, shooting out Frenzy Flame against enemies would have been really awesome. Madness. Okay, so he just tanked some of those hits. Okay. Well. That is not a Winter Lantern. That is just a person. And yeah, I got too close, I guess. Need to keep my distance if they're able to do. Frenzy Flame martial art weapon. Alright, so let's take off this. We are looking to stop... Well, I suppose that's HP actually. But we are looking for... what's the thing that governs madness? Vitality, that's death. Focus, that's what we want. So we want high focus. 60, 76. Oh, 90? Pretty good. Oh, 99. 107 for Corin. Interesting. Okay. Alright, Corin's set then. I don't even know if I can remember what Corin's set actually was. This is going to look very weird. Mushroom arms, okay. Did Corin even have any arm stuff? Nah, that's probably going to be it. Great, mushroom arms. Awesome. And then, yeah, this is going to look like something terrible. Alright, 47. 56 for mushrooms. Gold mask stuff. Alright, well, that is everything for that. Sure, let's put Taker's cameo back on. We are ready to face the Frenzy Flame. The spectral steed is frightened and cannot be summoned. Wow. See, I did that out of habit, but the fact that you're not allowed to do it just because Torrent is scared. Yeah, Madding Hand. Yeah, I just need to make sure I can stagger chain them. Alright, let's get the distance away. He's down the back as well. Stagger chain! Stagger chain! Okay, so they managed to dodge roll through. But, yeah, stagger chaining is fine. There we go. Alright. You must drop something, right? Madding Hand. Madding Spearhand Strike is a fist weapon. Causes madness build-up. 20 faith required. A glove stitched together from the flayed skin of the victims of a butcherous bloodbath. Afflicts target with madness. Raises attack power when madness is triggered in the vicinity. Forged of an unyielding black impulse toward revenge fostered in those who were hunted down as heretics by their own brethren. These are the weapons of the utterly downtrodden. Madding Spearhand Strike. Makes hand into the shape of a spear before unleashing a plunging stab that penetrates the body of the enemy. Afflicts foe with a large dose of madness. Yep. Just flaming hands. Kind of wish it was a bit cooler than just that. Well, oh well. Okay. Well, let's keep... I like that. The sword just about fits through the spoke of the wheel around my head. Alright. Okay. Well. That's the first thing to worry about around here. You really have to run on foot here. Oh, I can see it. Alright. Leave me alone, leave me alone, rats. I have the beast repellent torch. But I saw the thing that was in the water with its orange head. Yeah, leave me alone. Thank you. So, whatever it is that is frightening Torrent, you will have to remove in order to get Torrent back. And that is something there. Frenzy Flame. Oh, there's a Sight of Grace here. Good. Abyss. Not Abyssal Woods, just Abyss. Abandoned Church. Alright, let's get the item. Scaly Tree Fragment. ×2. I saw you. Frenzy Flame perfume bottle. Yep. So, doesn't say anything specifically about Frenzy Flame stuff, though. Map of the Abyss at the east of the Gravesite Plain. A thick forest sprawls at the depths of the ravine that is untouched even by sunlight, known as the Sanctum of Sage Midra, and is a region forbidden by the Hornsins. Oh, it's not even really that clear to look in. Oh, okay. They really had to make the map itself foggy? But, okay, so there's kind of like channels of water you can kind of follow. There's probably something there. Alright, let's sit. Sage Midra. Church ruins. Oh, I can actually use the thing. $16. Does it go up to 20? Alright, okay. Well, there was something around here. Frenzy Flame Animals. I mean, we've seen the rats before. Clarifying boluses. And this is just brightly lit. But not actually anything special. Okay. Huh. Well... I'm sure that's getting picked up on the microphone. There is a cat meowing. I can't tell if they're right behind me, though. Alright. So yeah, those are where the messages were. I'm assuming that the thing in the water will turn its head and look at me, and frenzy will start to build up. That. How can you tell if it's looking at you, though? Oh, it's moving towards us. There's more than one. Alright. Let's see what the messages say. Hide yourself, make not a sound. Quietly await your chance. Combat is not an option. Crouch in the undergrowth. It literally is their version of doing it as like a horror thing. You cannot fight this thing. Sneak around it instead. Wow. I mean, that is one way of making a player feel very powerless, is the fact that you take away the ability for yourself to actually do damage to things. Thank you. Like, it's like the SAX in Metroid Fusion. It is an enemy that just cannot be touched by anything you can do. And that adds to the fear factor of, there's nothing you can do, just run. Kind of something they tried to replicate with the Emmys in Metroid Dread, but it didn't feel the same because there's lots of Emmys, but there's only one SAX. So we're actually kind of heading back towards the church in that direction. More clarifying boluses. Hello. Oh, I thought that was a cave you could walk through. Well, never mind. Okay, so that's back towards the church. So yeah, you just kind of have to go around. Man, the beast repellent torch is so good. Like, even though the rats seem to be trying to attack me right now, they're not really. There must be different rules that govern different beasts. Right, so what is over here? Because I have to admit, I've never tried using the frenzy flame, the beast repellent torch on bears. Something died. And this is Sombersmith Zone 6. Okay, and I can't check the map because the rats think they're going to attack me.